Okay, so my name's Dwayne Perrin, and I'm doing the discussion section for impact of positive versus negative evaluative feedback on self-efficacy. Contrary to previous research, this study showed evidence that participants with high self-efficacy were equally as affected by negative feedback as participants with low self-efficacy. Our study did not find a significant correlation between pre-existing self-efficacy and the effectiveness of contradicting feedback, differing from previous studies. Okay, so the purpose of this study was to examine whether pre-existing self-efficacy determines the effects of evaluative feedback. We found it did not. When feedback was negative, self-efficacy went down, and when feedback was positive, self-efficacy went up. Our findings provide insight into the lack of value of tailoring feedback to the individual rather than the group. This study also showed that pre-existing self-efficacy did not seem to influence their acceptance of feedback. With this understanding of how pre-existing self-efficacy does not affect our reality as much as previously thought, it could lead to future studies of the relevance of pre-existing self-efficacy. So, since pre-existing self-efficacy did not determine the effects of evaluative feedback, it may be just as effective to address the group rather than each individual. And self-efficacy may not be nearly as related to the acceptance of feedback as we first thought. This study demonstrates people are just as likely to accept feedback that reflects their views of themselves as feedback that contradicts their preconceived notions. Future research is needed to examine the effects of feedback on self-efficacy across various demographics, cultures, gender, and socioeconomic status. This study was limited by sample size, type of sample, and participants' possible previous knowledge. Okay, so this was a small sample of college students completing this study to receive extra credit for our college classes, the majority of them anyway. Also, the majority of the participants in our study were white female college students from Eastern Oregon University, and many of them understood that deception at least could be part of this study. So it is possible that our findings are not representative of the general population. And that's it. Thank you.